the whole point was like to look natural. And they even say, they were like, it was just about like hot guys, like impressing women, but also like getting groped by the photographer on the side.
Right, because they knew that Abercrombie was really like a gigantic thing, and they just wanted their picture to be in the quarterly.
Yeah.
I mean, that's really all it was. Speaking of, let's talk about the What Makes Someone Attractive handbook.
Oh my God.
Shall
There's
we?
an actual lookbook that Abercrombie like gave to their managers that was like, hire this person and not this person. And all the check marks of who you hired, they're all white people.
Well, this is the beginning of Abercrombie saying all the shitty stuff out loud.
Yes.
And in writing.
Yes, exactly.
So this is
in writing.
And I have the screenshots to prove it. So they need to look inspiring to the customer. That was the word they used. So, you know, a neatly combed, attractive, natural, classic hairstyle is acceptable. White guy, blonde, blue eyes.
Yes.
Right next to him is a black man.
Hot, like this beautiful black man.
With this great smile, long dreadlocks.
Our people in the store are an inspiration to the customer. A neatly combed, attractive, natural, classic hairstyle is acceptable. Dreadlocks are unacceptable for men and women. Gold chains are not acceptable for men. Women may wear a thin, short, delicate silver necklace.
But the fact, can you imagine in 2022 writing that down on a piece of paper?
Right. And all of the things that you're right that are checked are like thin, white, just like plain looking people.
Yep. Can you see how, not that I would have wanted to, but I would have had no chance of working at this establishment?
Well, now here's the kicker. Brand representatives are required to wear appropriate undergarments at all times. Excuse me?
They are dictating the fucking underpants the people are wearing. The underpants.
So it's natural American classic, the ANF look. And there's like a skinny white blonde woman.
Exactly.
In this photo. I'm not kidding. Watch it. We'll put the screenshots in.
Yeah.
So Mike Jeffries, the guy who like came in and started this formula, was a total micromanager.
Yes. And he would show up at the stores unannounced. And if you've ever had a fucking job, you know what a nightmare that is.
They call them blitzes.
Yes. Yeah.
Blitzes.
So say a visit was on Friday, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, you were doing all nights.
This is where we got to make sure like everything is spick and span. Like everything gets wiped down. There's like no dust anywhere. The moose head looks clean.
But the thing that mattered most day of was who was working. There are some people that you kept on staff just for visits.
And then you put the people on shift on Friday that you only keep around because they're hot.
Right.
They literally say there are people you only keep on the schedule for these visits because they're the best looking ones.
But no, they're
quote best looking ones.
Who Mike Jeffries thinks is hot.
That's what I mean.
You know?
Yeah.
So we'll get into his micromanaging in a minute. Do we have to talk about how happy they were about that stupid song Summer Girls by LFO?
Do you remember? I like girls that wear Abercrombie and Fitch.
Can we talk about just how stupid that song is?
It's so dumb, but they're like, everyone is like, that's when we knew we made it.
But I mean, it's like, it's marketing you couldn't possibly buy. You know what I mean? It's like...
But also, like, we all fell for that song. Why was that song
famous?
Like that song?
No. I did not fall for that song.
Do you think I fell for that song?
Well, you said we. So
I meant
like,
the royal we, like in society.
The look of utter disappointment when you thought that I thought that you fell for that song.
Don't you know me at all? How long have we been doing this? We're married.
I know, we've been married for so long. I hated that song.
If you know one thing about Mike Jeffries, he thought that was the coolest thing to ever happen in the world.
100%.
That's all you need to know. Okay?
Yeah.
By 2002, let's talk to Phil Yu. Phil Yu runs the Angry Asian Man blog.
He's also like so good looking. I just like, while we're here, I may as well.
Sure.
You know what I mean?
He is here to tell us about the issue of the graphic tees.
So I don't remember this. I knew of Abercrombie, and maybe I kind of remember this, but this is bananas, this story.
Like, they didn't hire outside copywriters.
Right.
They needed really fast turnaround to make these really cheap shirts and sell them at, like, just at expensive prices.
Yeah. Can I just say I love that this guy, Philip, the Angry Asian Man blogger,
Yeah.
he's like...
So my first interaction with Abercrombie was receiving a catalog out of the blue. And I remember seeing these young people smiling and frolicking. And I was like, when I'm in college, like maybe I'm going to hang out with my friends in a field, like arm to arm like this and jump around and, I don't know, get in a dog pile or something like they do in these catalogs. I don't know.
When I'm in college, I'll go and get in a dog pile in a field with my friends.
All right. Like, is that the dream? Am I inspired?
It's exactly what you would see in every catalog.
Right. As the sun's setting, there's a lake behind you, tall grass.
It's all boys, and they're all just in their underpants, and they're lying on top of each other.
They're not wearing a single item of clothing that's being sold in the catalog. Or it's open and like half off
it's
them. The
just
shirt.
gay porn.
It is.